probably the most painful experience of my entire life. Good morning. If the sun does not come out today, I might lose it. We technically started our like summer break yesterday, although it does not feel like it, even in the slightest. We haven't had like a good sunny week since probably April or like the very beginning of May. It has been way too long. Which is funny because someone told me the other day that we're supposed to supposedly be having like the hottest summer in a while here, and I just don't believe it. It's been so cloudy every day, or the sun won't come out until like 4 p.m. some days. It does not feel like summer. This is what the weather's been looking like almost every day. Like you think the sun's gonna come out, and then boom, it just disappears. But I do have some good news. Surprisingly, even with no sun, all of these tomato plants, all 4 of them are growing so big and so fast. They all have flowers. So these are all doing amazing, and I'm surprised by that. Also, a couple of our new plants are starting to flower. I think this is called a plumbago, and it's got these gorgeous little blue flowers. So some of these are starting to bloom, which I'm so excited about. And then also this ground cover that we picked for the hill is already growing. It's coming back healthier because it was like in shock for a little bit, and it's starting to bloom. This is called myoporium. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. And it has these little white flowers, and it was in shock for a little bit, so a couple of the plants I was worried about, but they're starting to come back now that they've adjusted to the soil. And they told us once the sun comes out, it'll be even better. So it's starting to come back. It's got these little blooms. All of these little like speckles you can see are gonna turn into white little flowers, I think only in the summer. Here's a couple on this one too. They're gonna be so pretty covering this hill, and it grows really quickly. So the hope is that the entire hill will eventually be covered in green. Even the little stairs over there we're hoping to do as well. I feel like it'll give the whole backyard just like a completely different feel. And then I'm so excited because my apple tree came back from the dead essentially, and we have just one little apple growing for the first time this year, which I'm honestly surprised by because I was pretty sure that it wasn't going to produce any fruit for like a couple of years, and this is the only one, so I'm not going to pull it off, although I probably should. I want to let just one grow. I'm going to let one grow. If any more flowers turn into apples, I'll pull them off so it can focus on growth, but I want one to just let it be. I grew this little one from, I was going to say scratch, not really scratch, but when I bought it, it was like 12 inches tall, and it's doing so well. I'm gonna hop on Amazon at some point today and order some little solar lights for the staircase over there that I saw that are like in-ground little solar lights that'll light up the path at nighttime, because I think that that'll add a nice touch. And then I might put a couple on the hill as well, just for some extra light. And then I also want to go to Lowe's either today or tomorrow and get some jasmine, because I'm gonna try again. I tried this last year. I'm gonna try a different type of jasmine, like an easier to grow jasmine that I'm gonna put, I might want to wait till the sun comes out, but I want to put them on each of these little pillars because I want it to vine over the whole thing. And we have one in the front yard that's doing so well, so I know it's possible, but we'll see. I'm gonna do my best to either do that. I was gonna do it today or tomorrow, but I might want to wait till the sun comes out because I don't want them to die. All right, Asher, what are you making?
I'm making Goofy.
Goofy?
Yeah.
Ruben, what about you?
Mickey.
Mickey?
I make Goofy.
You make Goofy?
Yeah. It looks like a dinosaur mouth. It's like a different airplane.
2, 3. You didn't even fold it, Ruben. He's just throwing the paper around. Emma graduated from pre-K earlier this week, and I just got her portfolio from her teacher. So I'm gonna take a couple things from in here that we made at home and then sent to school that she sent back and put them in this binder. I got this idea on Instagram, and I started this for Emma when she started her first like activity, which was dance. And I'm so excited because I get to do the boys this year. I just signed them up for preschool and dance as well for next year. They're gonna be doing like hip hop. So I get to make the boys each one of these. next year. It's just like a little scrapbook that I got from Hobby Lobby, I think, when they're on sale, and I used my little label maker and I wrote school days and activities. Like I said, I saw this on Instagram, but I will show you a little bit of what's inside, and I'm gonna transfer a couple of these, but I just finished her grad page. So like her school does these pony pictures every year at the preschool she went to, so I had last year's in here, and then I added this year's as well. She looks so much bigger, it's insane. So I put those in. I'm just covering up some information. And then this year I started using a little bit of artwork that she sent home as kind of like a background. So she made this on like the very first day of school. Her school photo, I try to like map them every time. And I'm just throwing in all these like special photos from dance and school so that they're all in one little scrapbook. This is her dance one from last year, as well as like the group photos on this page. And then this is the graduation page I just made for her that I took these graduation photos, and I think it came out so cute. I cannot believe how big she is getting. It is insane. And so now I need to add in a couple more things. I have plenty of pages though, thankfully, because I want to use this all the way through high school if I can. So she made this with me on her first day of pre-K. So I want to get this in here as well because I love these like all about me type of things. And any other special things that were in this portfolio that her teacher sent home, I want to add them in here. I just love having this, and then Emma loves to look through it as well. And then something that I did for Emma on her first day of preschool, which was years ago, I want to do for the boys as well, as they're coming up on their first year of preschool, which was like this little homemade binder that had pictures of all of their favorite things, all of their favorite people, so many special things. That way they could take it to school and keep it in their backpack, and if they got nervous at school or they missed mom and dad or whatever, they could just pull it out of their backpack and look at it. I still have Emma's. It's in her little memory box in the garage, and I loved that. She loved that. She would show her teachers when she could. So I think I want to do that with the boys this year too. But yeah, we are really hoping that today the sun does come out at around noon, because I want to take the kids to the park / splash pad again. I just took the boys a couple days ago when we had some sunshine, and I really want to go back because Emma didn't get to go. She was at school at the time, and now she's out officially for the summer, so I really want to take them today if we can. I'm just like peeking out the window every 2 seconds waiting to see if the sun is gonna come out. I haven't had a chance to look at everything in here yet. It's so sweet. We'll see how I'm feeling though, because I'm really freaked out right now. Like, I'm so scared. But ever since about 3 days ago, that reminds me, I need to make a phone call, but ever since 3 days ago, randomly I got some really bad abdominal pain, and it wrapped around to my back, and it reminded me so much of the pain I used to get at the beginning stages of when I first recognized I had kidney stones for the first time. And I am like so terrified of that happening again, but I have a feeling it might be happening again, and I just don't know what to do. Like, my doctor just told me like some people just develop these a lot, and I've increased my water intake drastically. I do lemon water like he said. Like, I just feel like I'm one of those people that's going to be developing these things for the rest of my life, but I feel like I have a feeling that that's what's happening again, and I'm freaking out. So I need to call the urologist today and make an appointment to get in and probably get like a CT scan, which thankfully I'm not breastfeeding anymore, so I don't have to worry about that. And also, I'm not pregnant. The last kidney stone I had was when I was pregnant with the twins, and I couldn't do any surgeries or anything. Ended up passing that one on my own, which is insane because it was like 9 millimeters. But I don't know, like I need to call and make that appointment. I just don't want to because I'm so scared, because I think I might be developing another one. And the kidney stone pain, to me at least, is worse than labor. It was probably the most painful experience of my entire life. I do not want to go through that again. Like, even right now as I'm talking, I can kind of feel the pain in my lower back again, and it's just such a weird, it's hard to describe the feeling, but it's like a very specific type of pain. And I've gotten so many kidney stones at this point in my life that I kind of know that pain, even though it's been 3 years since I've had one. So hopefully I'm feeling fine and we can all go to the splash pad in a little bit, because I really want to do that. It's so sweet. I love my mom because she hugs me. Gosh, I love my cats. These are my favorite things to make when I did preschool. Like, making the portfolios for the kids at the end of year was like my favorite thing, and now as a parent I love receiving them, and I'm so glad that our teachers do those.
That's squeaky.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got here?
Charmander.
Yeah, Charmander. Who else?
Sawchomp.
Garchomp.
Yeah. Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. And King Triton.
Leafeon.
Leafeon. I love your little voice. Hi. Hi. Ever since the last video where she started walking, she hasn't done it again as many steps as she did that day. I don't know why. I feel like she was just showing off maybe because she's done like more steps, like 2 or 3, but not the 5 or 6 that she was taking that day. Hi. Hi. Yay. Why is King Triton so little and Ariel so big? She's a mermaid.
Mom, it's the butterfly.
Oh, the clip, yeah. Okay, good news. Two things of good news. One, the sun came out. Thank the good Lord. I'm so excited. We're actually gonna bring out the, we have like this unicorn that sprays water, and we're gonna do popsicles, bring out the unicorn and let the kids kind of have their own splash pad in the backyard because we were gonna go today, but then I got off the phone. I called the doctor right after that last clip, and they want me to come in today for imaging, which is like almost unheard of. It is so hard to get an appointment in there for imaging even and then go see the doctor, and they had one today this afternoon, so I took it like right away. So I'm gonna go in to get imaging done, and they said if they see a kidney stone, then I'll be able to follow up with my doctor much sooner and find out. He's mad because he locked himself in here with me. It's usually really hard to book in there like a couple weeks out, so I feel super relieved. I'm bummed because I really want to go to the splash pad with the kids today, but we might be able to go tomorrow. It'll just be a little bit busier, but that's 2 things of good news. One, the sun's out, so we'll be able to have like a little mini splash pad in the backyard for a little bit, and then I'm gonna head to the doctor and hopefully get the imaging taken care of. I don't think they're gonna be able to tell me today if I have them because usually that's just like a PA appointment or whatever, and they don't give you results, but they have the imaging for when you see the doctor. So crossing my fingers that everything looks good, but if not, we find out what's going on because I am in pain. I'll keep you guys updated on Instagram, so make sure you're following me there because I am much more accessible there than I am on here usually, but I will update here as well as soon as we know what's going on. I'm gonna go make lunch for the kids. We'll talk to you again soon.